Authorities in Beijing have ordered schools in the city to end in-person classes from this Friday in their latest strengthening of COVID-19 regulations, which also include citywide preemptive testings. For more, I have Fabian Kretschmer live on the line. Fabian, it's good to see you again.
Hello.
Now, Fabian, Beijing's massive current screening process, that is, was launched after a number of cases were confirmed at a school in Beijing last Friday. Do tell us more, Fabian.
Yeah, so I guess the crucial detail here is that the authorities estimated that the infection cluster was spreading undetected for roughly 1 week. So they already said there will be grim times, there will be more cases. So the first step, what was launched was the mass testing program. So basically all of us, most Beijing residents have to undergo 3 rounds of testing, of PCR tests. And also, what I've been observing is that the lockdown basically is already starting, but only a partial lockdown. So some residential compounds are getting sealed off. That means the people in the apartment complex cannot really leave. And we are right now so far at a point where in the coming days, probably it will be decided whether there will be stricter measures implemented or not.
Right. And Fabian, what can you tell us about the prevalence of COVID-19 in Beijing based on the most recent findings then?
Yeah, so right now I checked this morning the number of cases, meaning asymptomatic and symptomatic cases altogether are now at 213. That is really quite low, especially in terms of international comparison. But I mean, here we have a different concept, zero COVID, and that has basically led to really citywide lockdowns only with a very low number of cases. In Shenzhen, for example, southern Chinese metropolis of 12 million people, there were only 60 cases. And there was a 7-day lockdown. A neighbor town of Beijing imposed a citywide lockdown only with 1 case. So it's really quite strict. So in that regard, 200 cases is already quite critical.
Right. And Fabian, what is the current treatment protocol for COVID-19 patients in China? I mean, what happens once a person tests positive, and how long is he or she required to remain in quarantine? And does the isolation period differ depending on whether or not he or she is symptomatic or asymptomatic?
No, basically if you test positive, then that means you get deported to quarantine center. So it's a centralized quarantine. You cannot isolate at home. And usually those are big concert halls or airport hangars. I mean, really big places. For example, in Beijing, right now an exhibition center is getting redesigned as a quarantine center. So basically, if they fill up, then you are laying there with thousands and thousands of people who all tested positive. So it's really not a pleasant experience. And you have to stay there until you test negative for 2 times, and there's quite a strict threshold. So, but after those 2 tests, at least per the rule, you can go. But it doesn't matter if you show symptoms or no symptoms. Everyone has to undergo this centralized quarantine, and this can be weeks. I mean, it really depends on when you test negative. So that's the rule.
Right, I see. Now, as you mentioned, Fabian, some residential compounds have been sealed off amid infection concerns. How are people in these areas being accommodated then in terms of basic necessities and other possible medical emergencies?
Yeah, that is not a problem. I mean, of course, getting sealed off here in China is quite strict. It often means that you have a lock in front of your door sometimes. So there's mental stress, of course, but the basic necessities, that is not a problem. I mean, the Chinese state has a lot of resources to mobilize. It only becomes a problem when there's a citywide lockdown. That what we saw in Shanghai is a tragedy because I think no government can supply 26 million people overnight with all the basic necessities. But so far, it's not a problem because we only have 200 cases. That means, I don't know, probably several 10,000, probably more than 100,000. I don't know exactly. Right now, live under a lockdown. That is not really much for the government to handle. So far, they have enough food deliveries, etc. That is no problem for the basic necessities.
Right, and staying with that, there has been quite a bit of international media coverage, Fabian, about residents in Beijing hoarding food and other essentials amid speculations of a complete lockdown. Could you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, you mentioned that last Friday, basically, they started the announcement that there is an infection cluster. And by Sunday, people were really queuing up in front of the supermarkets. I haven't seen that before. I mean, I've stayed during the whole of the pandemic in Beijing. It never felt so tense. And some people even were ordering like new fridges, new freezers, because they knew from the experience in Shanghai that you need to stockpile as much food as possible and you need to store it. And you saw basically people emptying the shelves. And at least for one night and one morning, there were really no fresh vegetables available in several parts of the city. That has relaxed so far. I mean, now people take it easy, a little bit more easy. But yeah, that was really quite a tense moment. I would say it was some kind of hoarding, some maybe even panic buying, and that has gone slightly back to normal because now we all have supplies.
Right, and what about you, Fabian? Have you stocked up on some basic necessities?
Yeah, for the first time in my life, I'm not really a fearful person, but I mean, it's just a smart decision. And I mean, I interviewed a lot of people in Shanghai. They all advised me buy as much as you can. And of course, I have a big bag of rice. I have, Chinese chili oil. I have some Korean gochujang, like the chili paste. I have some canned tomatoes, pasta, German black bread, butter. So I'm good for 10 days, 2 weeks, no problem. And I think that is really crucial. You have to have it. If there's a citywide lockdown, no money can help you because you cannot, I mean, the delivery guys are also under quarantine. And then we had scenes in Shanghai where like the most privileged people, some bankers, sometimes even like billionaire entrepreneurs, they were asking on social media for help because they didn't have enough food stored. So yeah, it's just smart to have a little bit on the side.
Right, and staying with that, Fabian, what are the chances of a Shanghai-style lockdown in Beijing, given the status quo, and what would be the broader social and economic implications of such a scenario, do you think?
Yeah, it would be a tragedy. I mean, Shanghai is the biggest economic center, but if you only take it per person, then Beijing is even more important. I mean, here's also a financial capital to some degree. However, I would say the big catastrophe would be the political one. We have the political power center here in Beijing, and many people tell me if the same thing happens in Shanghai here also in Beijing, then what will happen to the country? Because Beijing is a symbolic capital. It's basically where also the whole leadership lives. And if they have to go under lockdown, that is a really loss of face that will probably, even for patriotic citizen, will be a quite a pessimistic message. So I think it will be very painful, and I hope it will not happen as bad as it happens in Shanghai, but I'm not very optimistic that at least the next weeks will be painful to some degree for many citizens. If there will be a citywide lockdown, this I'm not sure.
Right, and adding on to concerns of a possible lockdown in Beijing, I believe our government calls there for people to refrain from traveling outside of the capital city. How does this advice look to affect the upcoming Labor Day holiday there, Fabian, that begins on this coming Saturday, I believe?
Well, I think this advice is not really necessary. I don't know anyone really, not even the most adventurous persons who really travel for leisure right now, because it's really extremely inconvenient. You have to do a lot of tests just to get out of the city, and then coming back to Beijing is really quite how can I say, you have to do a lot of paperwork, have to wait a lot of lines for getting tested. And there's always a fear, I mean, a real threat. It's not a hypothetical threat. It's a real consequence that you can be locked down, can be caught up somewhere in an isolation facility. And you, of course, you don't want that. And so I think especially Chinese people, they are really quite cautious. Among the foreigners, they usually don't take those rules like super strict. They have a little bit more freedom, so to speak. But even those, I mean, also journalists, they don't really travel much. For me personally, I think the last time I was outside of Beijing was end of last year. So, I mean, it's really not easy to travel right now.
Right. Fabian, public pushback against China's zero-COVID strategy is prevalent in Shanghai. What is the public sentiment over there in Beijing?
In Beijing, of course, there are also many young urban people who use a so-called VPN, like an officially illegal software, to access free information. So they also know what's happening around the world. And for example, when they would look to South Korea, that it's also slowly opening up and trying to live with the virus and has a high vaccination rate, etc. But many other people, they don't have this access to information. And if you only rely on state media, they will. It's really quite manipulative. I mean, even the leading health expert, Zhongnan Shan, he's basically guiding the country through the pandemic. He recently published an article saying we cannot keep zero COVID forever. And even that article was deleted, was censored. So that gives you you an idea that the leadership doesn't really want to have an open debate about the question. But also in the countryside, there are many people who are not affected by the lockdowns, and probably they favor it. But here in the cities, I would say it's pretty much split, and many would prefer that people would at least slowly open up or even think about an exit plan, because that's what we don't have. We don't really have a long-term strategy other than isolating and locking down.
Right. And now, given that presence of public backlash over the stringent handling of the pandemic by the authorities there, and of course the related economic and social repercussions, do you envision China, Fabian, easing its strategy in the months ahead?
No, I mean, the most important thing is right now here that there will be a 20th Party Congress, the biggest political meeting for several years, where state leader Xi Jinping here in Beijing will declare his third term in office. I mean, the virus has become a political issue. He wants to prove that China can maintain zero COVID, that the Chinese system is quote unquote superior to the West, where the virus is spreading. And I mean, this is really such a political issue. I don't think they will open up only unless the economic pain becomes so huge, but I think it will only become unbearable in the coming years. So I guess it will, the earliest time of opening up will be probably next spring, next summer, something like this.
Right, I see. All right, Fabian, then as always, thank you very much for the latest from Beijing.